Hey everybody, this is Stormy with Eagle Rock Crochet Company. Today we're going to learn how to do some tapestry crochet, and we're working on a Mochila bag. So in my previous video I explained how to use a round pattern, and we created the bottom of the bag shown here. And it's worked in the round, in the back loop only, single crochet. Let me flip that over and show you where we're at on the sides. Now we are focusing on the sides with the color changes. And we are starting with our yellow. That's our working yarn at the moment. We also have these other 3 yarns that we're going to keep up front. 4 yarns, I'm sorry, I can't count. So, to continue on in our pattern, we have 4 more yellow stitches to complete. So, what we will do here is go into the back loop of our next stitch, yarn under, pull up a loop, yarn over, and complete the stitch. That gives us 1, and we'll repeat this 3 more times. Into the second stitch, yarn under, pull up a loop, and complete the stitch. That's number 2. Into number 3, yarn under, and that is our 3rd stitch. Now our 4th stitch is the last of this color before we change colors again. So in order to do that, we will start like normal, into the back loop only, yarn under, pull up the loop, and instead of pulling like this to finish the stitch, we will stop here, drop this, and pick up our next color, which in the pattern will be black. Make sure my yarns don't get tangled. You want to try and keep them as straight as possible, otherwise you'll be stopping to untangle. It's also important that you yarn under and then yarn over. That way it gives your stitch this nice little V here, and it tends to cover the other non-working threads much better. So, to finish off that last yellow stitch, we will yarn over and pull through. Now I like to give this last one a little tug to make it more uniform with the rest of them. And then we carry on to our black stitches, which we need to do 4 more of these. So just continuing on, we will, in the back loop, pull our working thread, or non-working threads to the front, yarn under, pull up a loop, yarn over, complete the stitch. When you're doing these Mochila bags, you want to make sure that you're using a very small hook. This one is a 3mm, and I have just regular, I think this is worsted weight. I believe so. It's Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton yarn, so it's a thinner worsted weight. If you do use smaller yarn than this, you'll need to even go down to like possibly even a 2.5 or a 2mm crochet hook. But the smaller the hook, the tighter your stitches will be, and it will be a much more sturdier fabric that will hold up much better to the wears of being a bag. So on to the second stitch in black. In the back loop only, pull your non-working threads to the front, yarn under, pull up a loop, yarn over, complete the stitch. So that gives us 2, and so we'll go on to the 3rd stitch, which is much easier to see when you're not using the black. To the back row, back loop, yarn under, pull up a loop, and complete the stitch. And this will be our last one before we change colors again. So of course we will not complete the stitch with the black, but we will complete the stitch into the next color, which will be the blue, the mottled blue color. And I like to pull everything up so I can make sure that I pull the correct color out without making up too many knots and tangles. Pull everything to the front, yarn over, and complete your stitch. Now after I've done a color change, I like to turn it over on the back to make sure that I've pulled all of the non-working threads tight, so that way the inside looks nice and neat. This is the inside, so it looks almost as good as the outside. If you keep your stitches nice and tight and tidy, everything looks great. All right, so we got 4 more stitches of this before we change back into the aqua. Oh no, wait. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we'll do 6 stitches in the blue into the back loop, working the yarn under, yarn over, complete the stitch. Go on to continue into the next one. That's 2. To the next one, yarn under, pull through, yarn over, there's 3. This is number 4. Number 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 1 more stitch. So this is the stitch that we will not complete all the way through, but we will do the first half. So we will yarn under, pull up our loop, we will drop our blue thread, and we are going to pick up our black thread. So we'll go to the front to keep it from getting tangled. Okay. Yarn over, pull through, give them a little tug, make sure everything's nice and straight and snug. How's that looking? And we will continue on. Like so. I like to give that blue one a nice tug, make sure that it's nice and stretched, nice and tight to the other stitches. Well, into the next stitch. Yarn under, pull up, continue on like so. Yeah. And that is how you tapestry crochet with color changes. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.